Thank you.
Who has the Chaitanya Charitamrita? Wow, you have the biggest one. I never saw that.
No, she has it too.
These are new? Wow.
Yeah. One volume.
Pocket size.
Maybe your pocket.
Yes. Shut up, Baldy.
Bobby.
Hardball.
So last couple of days we discussed about
Different kind of bhakti.
Sorry.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Why, how he appeared in this material world and what are the causes. Briefly we discussed. But at the beginning, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is warning us, if everybody remembers it. Krishna Shakti, you okay? Warning us that 4 ways you can come to know Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And if we don't remember, we may be in a trap of material influence of 3 modes of material nature. So first, anybody remembers how to check Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's bona fide incarnation, manifestation? How do you know he is the Supreme Lord, he is bona fide? Yes,
You just say in the bona fide scriptures, it predicts his appearance.
loudly say it again.
In the bona fide scriptures, it predicts his appearance at a certain time.
Okay.
And he looks.
Pavitran Prabhu, want to come a little forward this side? Come on. Hey, you made it, Prabhu. Braja. Come in the front. We have space for you. You have another. Where is Anadi and Ananda?
Soccer. Sorry.
Hey, give a little cushion from your comfortable room. Bring a little cushion. Go to your room. Bring a cushion. Something he can. This Prabhu can see. Okay. Okay. So Sita Didi says, if somebody asks you on Tuesday, what is today? Gaura Purnima day. What is Gaura Purnima means? You say birth day or appearance day of Lord Chaitanya. Who is Lord Chaitanya? If you say he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that is good, but we have to have a little more details. The process Srila Prabhupada says how to see or how to represent. So she said, first thing, that in the bona fide scriptures, it is documented that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will appear in this Kali Yuga as the original Swayam Bhagavan Supreme Personality of Godhead. And you must know some reference where it says that. Just saying is not enough in case somebody asks, right? And we all have record? Yes? Say yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You do, Ivan?
I told me to say yes.
Thank you.
Instructions are.
You're going to give him reference where it documented that Mahaprabhu coming in the scripture.
Here you go.
No, not the whole book. The famous verses you have to give. Subarna Varna Hemanga Varanga Chandanangadi Sannasa Krit Samo Santa Nishta Shanti Parayana Krishna Varna Tisha Krishna. Those are the verses. We must have some. If you cannot remember the verses, at least you should know where it is.
Is it something Prahlad said?
Huh?
Is it in 2 different places? But is it something Prahlad said?
Prahlad also said. Very good. Three Juga.
Yeah, sometimes he makes a
Prachanna.
a hidden incarnation. It will be
Very good.
yellow
Good.
from-
It's a good boy, even. Good boy. Krishna House. Come in the front. So, there's a lot of space. There's 10 people more can see.
Bengalis.
Come here.
What?
So first thing is scripture says. Second is, who do remember? Second, scripture is not enough. Because somebody can also put something that our scripture says this.
Interpret. Interpret something.
No.
History.
No. Come on, we discussed that other day. Come on.
Guru Shastra Sadhu.
Second is, first is Shastra. Second is Guru and Sadhu. The philosopher, the intellectual theologist, they must accept Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a Supreme Lord. If we don't search this way, we will be cheated. If we do not. So Srila Prabhupada established the point, first, if anybody claims as a Supreme God, first it has to be recorded in the bona fide Shastra. Is it recorded? We all know. And if you need reference, we will quote you. Or you should know, you must know. And yes, Prabhu.
What if someone claims to be Durga or Shakti Tattva? Is there scriptures
Where it says that?
There's the people in India who claim to be Durga, like this.
No,
woman,
but where
so-
it says that the Durga is the Supreme God.
That's my no, not that it's the Supreme God, but
Oh, appears.
yeah.
She can appear, but
Is
so
there
what's
a
the big deal?
prediction in the Shastra about appearances of demigods like Durga or Shiva?
Yeah, demigod can appear. Is no, but for those, it's not important.
Okay.
It's not like
We are talking about the supreme absolute truth. Okay. So that's number one. Everybody together. It has to be recorded in bona fide scriptures. Number two, it has to be accepted by bona fide guru and sadhus. Sadhus are called theologists like acharyas. Some example. Name some name.
Max Muller.
Ramanuja
Max Muller, very good. We live in America, you should know Max Muller. Then another,
Wait, who's that?
Max Muller.
Max Muller is the biggest theologist in UF. Every professor knows Dr. Max Muller, who was appointed by the British to find out the history of the religion in India. And he gave the report to British government. At that time, America was under British also. And it is documented till today. That's why even atheist professor will agree whatever Max Muller says is correct. Also another, Chanukya Pandit only for India. Chanukya Pandit in the West, they don't know. Another one, Dr. Hamilton, the famous historian who was hired by who? Hamilton. You know, there is a big British company. It's called East India Company. Very big. Any historian, anybody is studying history in America or anywhere in the world, they will know Mr. Hamilton was a very famous historian. He documented Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's whole life. He documented, Anadi, come little forward so the other can sit there. He documented the history of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his appearance day, who else came there, everything. This is a second. Third,
Intrinsic belief.
louder.
The
Everybody together. Say,
intrinsic belief that we've grown up with this idea and conception that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Yuga Avatar.
very good. But everybody understood that?
Yeah.
Yeah? No, I don't count you, everybody. Everybody understood what she said?
No.
Explain. Can you explain? Give an example of your mother.
So the example is
Louder.
given of how do you know that your mother is actually your mother?
No, use yourself.
Oh, how do I know that my mother is actually my mother? I wasn't there or present when I was born from her womb, so how do I know this?
1 second, she's answering.
So, on the faith of the words of our family members and also our experiences that she's given me so much nourishment and raised me. That is how I had this intrinsic belief that she's my mother.
And it doesn't require DNA test, does it
Yeah.
now? Or you think we should check your mother? No, you grow up with it.
Yeah.
So this is very important. Those who grow up with this philosophy and maintain that strong belief that Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Lord, it is required. If you don't have this, you cannot convince yourself. If you did not consciously accept Lord Chaitanya as the Supreme Lord, he is not yet Supreme Lord. Prabhupada made it very clear. So these three things. Number 4. Everybody together. Number 4, the most important.
Number 4.
Purandar Prabhu, you are a young man. Come here. Let the elderly Mataji sit. Is that okay?
Me?
You are young. No, I'm talking. Come and sit here. Let the elderly Mataji sit there. So, number 4, everybody together. Number 4,
Number 4.
compulsory and must.
Compulsory and must.
Mercy of devotee.
Mercy of devotee.
So this 4 way you can test and maintain that belief, and you will convince yourself 100% that Mahaprabhu is Supreme Lord. We all understood, right? Good. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, biographer Sri Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he already explained that when these 4 things come along, then possible even a child can understand the absolute truth. If these 4 things are not there, not possible. The doubter, one who has a doubt, is who? Who does not have these 4 things. Anybody don't accept Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a Supreme Lord, merciful, a prem distributor, a personality who distributes only love of Godhead, because he does not have these 4 things. Everybody got it? Did you write it down? Good. So from tonight we are going to preach others. First we will preach to ourselves that these 4 things am I. Check yourself. Do you have a authoritative scriptures belief, and you have some document where really literally says Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's presence as a supreme origin, Radha Krishna together came like this? Do you have enough Shastra evidence? Prabhupada, Gurudev, all the Acharyas, everybody accepted? Did you see actually within yourself that you actually maintain that upbringing belief? Or you just hanging around, I'm hanging around with the devotee, I really don't believe everything they say? And the first thing is, do I have mercy of my spiritual master and the other Vaishnavas? If we don't have these 4 things, not possible you can act as a really instrument of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement. This is required. So then we are going to start from, we said yesterday we are not going to discuss much. We are going to go through the where we stopped day before yesterday. Is that okay?
432.
432.
Oh, sure.
We are going to start from, and Indupati Prabhu, you can speak louder?
Yes.
Good, thank you. I like that kind of.
He's got good pronunciation.
Yeah, he does.
Very nice.
He's British.
Not proper English.
So in the beginning, I'm going to summarize in 2 minutes whole thing.
Here's your bag. I think.
In the beginning, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explained that all the incarnation, Haribol, whether it's Allah or Buddha or Jehovah or Vishnu or Shiva, any God, every God, or in future God will come, or in past, all gods are nothing but extension, expansion, manifestation of one. So now let's see if we can say it. Say one undivided personality who has unlimited manifestation constitute one form. That is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Whatever form of God anywhere in the world, Africa, India, Asia, every day popping up some name, that's all right. Every God, if they are bona fide, they are all actually within Krishna. Not possible any form. You know why Krishna's name is Adi Purusham, Govindam Adi Purusham? Adi Purusham, Prabhupada says, because he is the embodiment of all forms. Even this,
I'm in heaven.
even.
Yes.
Heaven's form, Malika's form, Abhay's form. This form all has an origin in Krishna. Otherwise this form cannot exist. Everything, even the grass, the straw on the street. The Lord's body fell, the hair fell and became a grass. Everything origin in Krishna's one body form. Krishna is the origin and center of all forms. And also Krishna, also anytime we taste or touch or see or perceive or anything, any sense object, material or spiritual, does not matter. It has a ice cream also. Everything, where it's coming from? Krishna's body. Krishna's body. It is He Himself claim, exclusive. Nobody can claim this like this. So this is the most important point, that Krishna is the center of everything. Whether pig is eating stool, getting some perception of enjoyment, or in heaven they are enjoying nightclub, or in hell they are, whatever is going on.
Hell, they're also a nightclub.
What's one of the early layers?
We're not going to discuss about nightclub today. But anything going on anywhere, it has an origin in
Krishna.
If there was no Krishna, there would not be any existence or any attraction or anything. Now, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he goes little further in this chapter. One thing more, that Krishna also, he saw himself is the center of all attraction. At the same time, he is attracted by himself. And the example is, who were there? Example, one example.
Attracted to himself.
He saw the mirror.
When he saw himself,
Where?
In the pillar.
He
Now
was,
let him speak.
he saw himself in the, it's like a mirror.
It's like a mirror. Okay, then what happened?
He was attracted by his own form,
And
he became overjoyed,
then,
went into ecstasy,
and then,
and then I don't know.
you have to contemplate more. That's not enough. While you chant, you cannot meditate if you don't know the end of it. Every pastime has to have a details. Otherwise, intelligence will not capture. At the end, he was so overwhelmed that he asked this question. Did you see that beautiful boy? So beautiful, bluish. How attractive. Krishna literally embraced. But then he realized it is a pillar. It is not that person. Is Krishna's reflection in the mirror is who? Good. It is one, undivided one. Krishna also. And also the pool, who remembers the pool in the palace? Nobody?
But
Every palace, yes?
is he also seeing, when he's seeing himself, is he seeing Radharani?
No, we are not. We are just talking only one subject. Krishna is the center of everything. We are not talking Radharani yet.
But I didn't know that Krishna can, like, I know he can see himself, but he can't, he doesn't think of himself as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, does he?
Why not? Why can't he think?
Because just like the gopis don't, or the...
Oh, you jumping. We are going slowly. Hold on.
But I mean, when he's looking, like I see myself, and I may see one thing, but he's...
But you are not seeing
Krishna's
yourself.
perceiving, like...
No, you are not seeing yourself. You're
Right.
seeing your body.
Right.
So your attraction, you cannot stare at you. Did you try to stare at your reflection?
Sure.
You will be bored and fall asleep. I can tell you that. I'm not insulting. Don't take it personally.
Did.
But you may like it for a half an hour, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours. I don't know.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Thank you for being honest. It's very good. But when Krishna looks at, now look at this way. When Krishna looks at his own form, he can stare at it eternally for billions of years. He will not be bored. He wanted to embrace where his disturbance came because he noticed that it's a pillar, not him. Why? Because there has to be something manifesting from it. Then Rukmini, she was laughing. Prabhu, that is you. Then Krishna felt little embarrassment. Said, oh, so beautiful. Yes, Prabhu. That's what we are watching all the time. You are so beautiful, unparalleled. All the queens of Dwarka, every time they try to dress themselves, they try to decorate, superseding yesterday's beauty by today's. They learn even mystic power to beautify their own existence, to attract the Lord, so the Lord can look at them and stare at them and adore their beauty. But when they come in front of Krishna, this is in Dwarka, 3 times Sukdev Goswami mentioned in Bhagavatam, that they get bewildered and they start crying. And then Krishna says, are you okay? I'm sorry, my dear. Say, no, Prabhu, you are so beautiful. They forget why they have come. Krishna's beauty supersedes in Dwarka. In Vrindavan, we are not talking yet. So Krishna is the center of all attraction, even for himself. Everything that moves, not moves, everything, all attraction in Krishna. Everything, whether even tasting or touching, it is so attractive. That Krishna, in this chapter we find that he discovered something first time in his life. You may think, what happened before Chaitanya Charitamrita recorded this? This is what Yogamaya comes into the play. Yogamaya going to create this scenery for the Lord to enjoy. What? He noticed that everything he is the center, yet there is one girl who is born in Barshana, that whether space is linking with his existence in the same space, or the air passing through her and touching Krishna's nostril, or the fragrance that touching through her cloth or body and touching to Krishna, or even the eyesight looks it through. Everywhere, all the senses, he is overwhelmed by her. And he is curious, what is this overwhelming? Why I am overwhelmed? When I am the center of everything, yet I am overwhelmed. I am literally being bewildered that this beauty, this fragrance from her body, the air, the space, touch, anything, he gets bewildered. So then he within himself is asking, who is this personality? Who is this personality? This inquiry, when Lord Krishna started to search out, he found most astonishing that he never even imagined. Supreme absolute truth, never imagined something that is beyond his conception. This is what we are going to discuss today. So first we have to understand Krishna is the center of everything. Radharani is not the center of everything. We should remember this. It is Krishna who allows Radharani to manifest, to make every activities, to form, to create the fragrance, to create the places, variety, activities, all this. It is Krishna alone allow this. But yet he falls not by all this, but he falls by her. Who is she? She is his own transformation of pleasure potency. Radharani is not superior to Krishna, but Krishna allows Radharani position to be superior to him. Why? Because this mystery that he discovered, which bewildered him, he is self-satisfied. We should always remember, Krishna is not looking for happiness. He is completely self-satisfied. If you don't focus on that, you will have a disturbance. This is the biggest problem with Sahajiyas. Krishna is not looking for a girl. Krishna does not need anybody. He is eternally self-satisfied. But when he extended his pleasure potency, Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikriti Ladini Shakti. Radha, who is she? Krishna Pranaya Vikriti, transformation of his pranay. Indupati Prabhu. What is the pranay we discussed other day? Little louder.
Pranay is in English we would say love.
Hold on.
A mood of lover and beloved. When they meet, there is no distinction between them. Something that we haven't any experience of in this world. But when Srimati Radhika and Krishna meet on the level of pranay, they forget their own individual existence.
That's good. Something more. Little more. You know me, I always ask little more. Yes.
The 100% on both ends, there's nothing else.
Little more.
100% like...
No, 100% what?
They give each other
$100?
Each other 100%, like there's
of
nothing...
themselves.
Explain what giving.
Atomic theory.
Like,
One second. Not everybody. Hold on. Hold on.
Attention, nothing
Only
else.
him. Okay.
He loses pinch, like he has no... Only 100% for her pleasure, and also 100% for his pleasure. Like everything I do for you, nothing else matters, even himself, just for you only.
Like what?
Like what?
Yeah. What is 100% he's offering?
Like his love, his surrender, everything to her. Like it's the highest. Like there's nothing else.
Break down more.
Like
What do you have for your wife? What do you have? Thinking. You think. These are practical reality. You have a feeling.
Thinking, feeling,
So
willing, all that.
you break down this. What else?
There's no self-interest. You
Okay.
know, for what I think I want. No unconditional.
Okay.
100% unconditional.
Okay.
Unequal, where they both equally are doing this. Not where
Radharani also did the same thing for him.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's like an equal.
Very good. So you have to break down like this. Otherwise people don't understand. You say 100% for each other. Okay, but when I'm hungry I eat. She may not be hungry. You understand the mistake in this world? In the spiritual world they don't talk this discussion. Because they don't need to. They never need to. But here we have to understand, because you may be hungry, your wife may not be hungry. If you say we have equal match, this is not true. If she has a headache, you think he will suffer too?
Yes.
Yes.
No, he doesn't. No, why are you lying here?
She'll make himself.
She'll make himself. From a material world.
No. If a husband get a cancer, doesn't mean wife get also cancer. Maybe, but generally not. We are individual. But when we think of pranay, it should not be understood of this world. It's literally 100% given for each other. If Krishna gets headache, Radhani also get headache. If Krishna is hungry, Radharani is also hungry. That is called 100%. One. Nothing difference. So in this world, can you compare like this?
No.
No such thing. Try to understand. That's why I break down. Because we have a misconception of husband, wife, lover, beloved. Even though we talk, oh, I love you, yeah, more than anything, more than everything, or whatever. You know, that's kind of some word. But in practically, not really. Not at all. Not at all. So it is reality. Yes, Prabhu.
In this thought, for over 40 years, I always wondered though, how about just the perception that Krishna is Krishna and Radha is Radha, like man and a woman? Isn't there still some there in that case?
It is there.
He doesn't, in other words, in Lord Chaitanya, both is happening, and both could be happening 100% or something less. That's what from my reading. But in this, what you're so in Pranay, even though this 100% all full knowledge, total surrender in every aspect, what you can possibly conceive and perceive of, any language, anything is fully in each other, there's still a female or a male perception and a female perception.
Whatever thought we have, it has origin, existence in the spiritual world. In the conjugal relation as a married couple, they are male and female. But in the ultimate culminates of this love, that sneha, mana, pranaya, raga, anuraga, madana, rura, adirura, madana, mohana, madanaika. In the madanaika, just in between these two, there is a called Sa Swayambedda Dosha, a culminax of Mahabhav. Sa Swayambedda Dosha. Sa means the personality who are in that position of love only can feel and experience, nobody else knows. And nobody can be explained also. Because there is no language. Tongue does not have a flavor of ice cream. But the ice cream does not have a tongue either. See the defect we have? Tongue does not have a flavor and ice cream does not have a tongue. But when it comes together, oh, yeah, it's tasty. What do you call? Pistachio nut flavor. You like it?
Pistachios? Pistachios are good.
Good. Okay.
Not
thank
ice
you. Not ice cream. Okay. That's good. We're not discussing more. That. But it's very interesting that this example, that female, male, it is there. But it is in Golok Vrindavan where married couple is there. They have their identity as a female and male. But in Shosambedya Dosha, this identity is lost. This is such a highest that Srimati Radhika even loses her own identity. She does not know if she is Radha or Krishna or who. This is never heard, never explained until Rupa Goswami Pad came. This is very rare. Murti Prabhu, come in the front. Okay. We have a space for you, special space. Sit down there. So like that, it is very, we're going to come about this. This is very, because this male and female is true, we must understand. This exists. It is not that it doesn't exist, it exists. But what Lord Krishna discovered something that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to give us was never explained by anybody except Rupa Goswami Pad. So that's the biggest phenomenon that we are going to discuss. Okay.
Well, very clear. Thank you.
You are welcome. Now, where are we?
432.
He's gonna read.
What page?
In particular.
Or text? 432.
Also here, other day we discussed very briefly
32 or 42?
that Lord appears.
42.
Can you put on the outside light, Prabhu? There's a switch nearby. Can you? Okay, that's good. The Lord also explained that all the conception of religious in this world, we should distinct the Mahaprabhu's speciality. We must know Mahaprabhu's speciality. Mahaprabhu's speciality is never explained. Even Krishna did not give what Mahaprabhu has come to give. Krishna did not give because, like for an example, Lord Krishna gave love of Godhead. Where did he give? In Vrindavan. To who? Those who surrendered.
Putana.
Those who surrendered or came to Vrindavan. You follow? Did he give outside Vrindavan? No. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave to who? Alachua people. No, he gave everywhere in the world.
That was awake.
Thank you. Those who are awake. Very good.
Greater India.
And how did he give?
He wove a garland, and then he put it over the whole world.
No. Unconditional love.
Don't say no. Yes, this is true. What he said also. You want to hear? We are going to read in few minutes.
About the garland.
Yes, Mahaprabhu actually did. Do you feel like love?
I know, but
Do you feel like you are in love with Krishna? Do you feel or no?
I feel that Krishna loves me.
You feel Krishna loves you?
Yeah.
You sure? And you are completely merged in his seva?
No.
Then you are not seeing his love. In a few minutes you will hear how this is. This is very nice topics. So the opulence, every religion in this world, I want each of us to understand this very fine point. Every religion in this world, when they talk about God or serving to God, what the conception they have? Yes.
God serving me.
Supplier. Very good. Supplier. You interview. I did. I'm still doing sometime. I do ask people that I meet. You go to church? Yes. Why? Well, who wants to go to hell? Oh, I see. So you have a fear? No, not fear, but we should. I said, no, don't be afraid. That's all right. You can be confessing truth. I'm not a stranger. I'm your friend. But if you really poke, they want to be making sure their position after they die is secure. So I cannot get it by my own. I go to the God who is sitting in a big chair. He can give it to me. So he's an order supplier. This is a fact. What percentage of religion in this world are like this?
A lot.
99.
99%, 9%. Beside Gauriya Vaishnava, all. You cannot say any other. Even amongst the Vaishnava, beside Gauriya Vaishnava, even amongst the Vaishnava, other Sampradaya.
But aren't we like that kind of ourselves too? We're
Some
told-
extent.
We're told
Some
we
extent.
don't want to take birth in another body. We don't want to.
Correct.
et cetera, et
Correct.
cetera.
Correct. Some extent. But that's not our goal. Our goal is pure love. Our goal is not going back to Godhead, even though this is part of it, but our goal is pure love. Pure Krishna love. Krishna Prem. Period. Okay, so this is the defect of the opulence. Now then Krishna desired to establish this Braja Bhakti. Why did he want to establish Braja Bhakti? Can somebody give me one reason? Why did Lord Chaitanya even think to give it to us? One reason. Give me one reason. Yes.
The disinterested love of the Brajavasis is the only love that can please the Lord in reality.
That is good, but that's not enough, because then people will say, well, God will be happy, so what? You have to explain a little more. You understand my logic? You said it will satisfy God. That is true. Then it says, oh, God wants, He is, I will be happy, do it.
Is it to deliver the jiva soul from the birth of cycle of
What you said is correct, but that's not complete. You have to add something more. Mahaprabhu says this here. Somebody raised hand, yes.
No, I was just thinking about that one quote in Chaitanya Charitamrita about the tree and the fruits, and Lord Chaitanya was tasting the fruits of love of Godhead. Says, how many fruits can I eat myself? I need to distribute this.
That is true.
So he's tasting the love, and so he wants to give the mercy.
Something more. You are right also. What he says also right. But there has to be some motivation more that capture the soul. What you are searching? Anybody in this world searching for what? Yes.
Well, we all have these instincts that we're searching for. Like, we want intimacy, we want love, we want freedom, just to bask in the open fields and play and have no worries, and all these ideas and things we're searching for, we all find them in Vrindavan.
Very good. Very good. Anybody is looking for anything, actually they are looking for only one thing. The love for Bhagavan. But that love for Bhagavan in Vrindavan, where intimacy to the 100% degree. What is it? 100 degree. You know what I meant. 100% degree means where intimacy is so close. They become so close, infinite, unlimited, comes so close to the finite or limited that they lost his identity as infinite.
So that only exists at that highest point, Brajanjananda.
Yes.
So there is nothing beyond any.
Nothing beyond.
Than Brajanjananda.
Nothing beyond, and the soul also never ever need anything else. Soul completely soaked. Prabhupada said you can do either three things in Golok Vrindavan. What are those?
Swim, drown.
Louder.
Swim, drown, or float
In
the ocean
of
love.
good. Thank you. Don't be guilty to say it. Yes, it is in the love.
I
Yes.
still don't understand that, because I myself haven't experienced that kind of love.
Yeah.
So I'm like still doubtful as to how that love is.
So you have come to a right place. We'll remove your doubt. Just hold on to it. Okay, so this is good. So that's what, this is one reason. There is 14 reasons we'll discuss, but one reason that why Mahaprabhu has come to give, and that is actually everybody is looking for. Whether he's an atheist, or he's a meat eater, or a first class brahmachari, whatever it is. Everybody is searching for the same thing. And Mahaprabhu has come to give this. Yes, Prabhu.
There's only one more thing that's different. Where in this world, everything, when we take, we deplete things. You know, we use it up, we deplete it, it gets old and everything. I'll explain that. But when it comes to Krishna's love, it's like a storehouse completely full of love. And as we are receiving concomitantly or spontaneously that love, as we give, we receive, it keeps filling up, so therefore it never diminishes one drop that's there for us.
Example.
All you have to do.
No, otherwise people don't understand philosophy sometimes.
You're completely correct.
Say, I am hungry.
I'm hungry.
No, I don't.
Domino is hungry.
No, I know. I am saying an example that just think, not say. Think. No, you don't have to think. I am hungry. Just think. Now, Mother Ekadashi made a big pizza. Very nice. She offered it, and I'm eating. I ate whole thing, and my stomach is really like up to this. I can't eat anymore. Damodar Prabhu comes. Prabhu, you got to eat this pizza. He said, no, I already had enough. He said, just one little cramp. I put this cramp. This is pizza? I mean crumb. Thank you. This is pizza? Let me see. Little more. Wow. This is not pizza. I never experienced such. It is pizza, looks like. But taste is never experienced. Then Indupati Prabhu comes. He said, you got to take this pizza. Oh, I can't believe what pizza he got. He said, this is something different. He said, but it looks like the same thing. I take it. Oh my gosh. It is so unbelievable taste. I never tasted. But they all look pizza. This is called anurag. Anurag means every moment seeing, touching, tasting, new, ever fresh, never experienced before.
And it's always increasing.
Always increasing. Now you're getting convincing. Slowly, I can see good. So this is good. This is how the spiritual world is. Even though we may think, well, Krishna gets up every day morning, he goes to the cow herding. Don't see like this. This is not spiritual world. This is mundane world. But that's the only word we have, right? He gets up in the morning. Not like this. Every day is new. Never experienced. Yesterday was yesterday. He had experience. Now another thing is there. Krishna can go back 10 million years back, and he had a relationship with a little boy named Madhumangal, and he still can correct. You understand this phenomenon?
Past, present, and future.
There is no past, present, future. Even though we say everything is present, but it is not really present. It is eternal. But what do we explain? So we have to say everything is present. You follow the English or whether Sanskrit even is not complete really. Spiritual language is difficult. You can literally go back and say, Krishna is so beautiful. I should have thanked him yesterday. You can go back. In front of Krishna, you can sit down and go back to yesterday and thank him and come back. And Krishna will be relishing and he will be embracing. This is what the biggest dilemma of in this world to perceive how it is possible. This is such a beautiful orchestra Yogamaya creates that nothing is lost. You never have to lament anything, but you do. Well, everything has origin also there. Lamentation is not a lamentation of this world. Lamentation is over there what? What kind of lamentation? Yes.
So when Krishna leaves for Mathura, why don't the gopis just go back in time?
They can. There is a universe. I mean, there is a what you call chamber. It's an English chamber.
Isn't it because they relish this?
Yeah, very good. She got it. Very good. There is a chamber where actually Krishna and gopis, they eternally live there. Krishna never leaves. Besides, in spiritual world, he never leaves. There is no such thing.
A chamber?
Only here. Chamber, like a Planet.
Alternate universe.
Chamber sounds like
Chamber is not a
Petal from One Lotus.
You mean a
planet. Why not say
place.
planet?
Plane,
A place.
Place.
plane of existence.
Parallel universe.
Parallel universe.
Chamber is best.
This is correct.
Everyone is a college student. You're a student, right? Okay, he's from Krishna House, right?
I'm from Gainesville.
Okay, he's from Gainesville. And he knows, he likes the word chamber.
Chamber is good.
Okay, chamber is
Chamber
good.
is used in a lot of different. It's not just using this; it's used in like other forms of understanding other realms and stuff.
I was thinking
Chamber
like
is
a closed room.
Okay, just planet, just remember.
Chamber that thought.
Okay, we're not going no more discussion. Now let's go back. Yes, Prabhu.
I was saying in the Bible, Jesus says, "In my house, in my Father's house, there are many chambers."
Oh, so Bible actually has that word. Well, Jesus didn't speak English, so
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, people who anyway, so long you understand this concept that he asked, very nice question. It already exists. That there is a planet, a parallel universe where Radha Krishna never separate. Gopis never separate. But to intensify this feeling, they separate. So both exist. Separate and not separate, both exist.
Has the same personalities in both?
Yes. It is very difficult to understand to be here and to be in my house and to be in my shop and to be in India. But even the yogis, materialistic yogi can do that.
So they're experiencing both at the same time. They're experiencing they're experiencing the love that Krishna is constantly giving them, and they're also experiencing the
Separation?
separation
Yes.
at the same time.
Yes. But for us, we must focus on the separation. Why? Separation is like a fire. We are like a log. Our log may be wet, or maybe little dry, or maybe really soaked. Either way, the fire, this separation, has to come and literally dry and catches the fire within the wood and brings it out.
But that would seem more painful to me because
It,
it's like
it
it's
sounds like
but
painful.
it's already painful enough as it is. I mean, it's like
You ever had an experience of a child, you had a daughter, the child got a splinter? You know splinter?
Yeah.
When you pull it out, I did with Nishinga, he's not here. Where is he? In Nishinga, I tried to pull it out when he was a little boy, and he was crying. So another person, he was laughing. He was serious. He said, why am I laughing? I said, because the splinter is just almost out. I'm laughing that he will not suffer. But he's crying. That suffering is not really suffering. It is a purification. He's getting out of the suffering. If I leave the splinter, am I doing a favor or bad? Bad. So what we are going through, it is not really suffering. It appears like suffering, but when you see the end, the splinter is out. He will be normal, walk. Maybe immediately he will feel little bit. You know, when you get out of the sickness, you're not cured, you're not healthy. You're still weak, no? So when we come to the spiritual path, we are now taking the medicine, we are getting out the material sickness. That doesn't mean we are healthy. We just still need to eat and nourish and grow. One day you will start becoming again healthy, like spiritual body will come. So like that.
One essay of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur where he speaks about that we're all in a dream state, but when we realize our Swarup and we have developed the highest love for Krishna, at that point we have no remembrance of this whole thing. It was all a dream.
That is true.
And we have what we wake up.
Arjuna just gave me a warning. We should start. It's already 8:20.
You mean we didn't start?
Start yet?
That was an intro.
That was like an
Okay. So number 30 together. No, 32 together. Esha varasa nijas parivasasad Edare parirasava bhaktero prasad.
I shall taste the essence of all these rasas, and in this way I shall favor all the devotees.
Then, by hearing about the pure love of the residents of Braj, devotees will worship me on the path of spontaneous love, abandoning all rituals of religiosity and fruitive activity.
Wait, we cannot jump. I know we Can somebody explain me what are the two things Mahaprabhu says they will give up? Religion, they will give up religion. Who will give up religion and karma kanda in Sanskrit? I know it's fruitive activities, but I like the word karma kanda because karma kanda is more specific. What is the two giving up? Come on, one sentence. Who can explain?
What's the question?
Enjoyment of this material world and the renunciation of this material world. I'm trying to think of how to...
Of religiosity, you mean?
How to explain gyan.
You are almost hitting, but little more. Okay, Damodar Prabhu going to try. Let him try. Okay, go ahead.
Mundane religiosity, which is aimed at sense gratification or liberation, which doesn't have a clear conception about God and our relationship with Him. It doesn't aim at revoking our love for Him in eternal service.
Very good. Now, this is good. Now, everybody repeat after me, after me, and then we'll go back to the next one. So long, I want to enjoy the action and the result of action. It is karma. We must give up this. We are not giving up action. You understand? We are giving up the enjoying separate, independent from Krishna. We are giving up. We are not becoming lazy or what you call inactive. We must act, but for His pleasure. But individual desire seeking we must give. Now one more. This is Gyan. So long, I do not maintain a strong belief of these three eternal beings. Supreme Lord as a lover, Supreme Lord as a beloved, I the lover, and eternal relation between lover and beloved, called pure love. It is dangerous. So those Gyani, they want to merge or renounce all this world. Why? Because they don't accept these three things. These three things are fundamentally important to found in us, that we have eternal relationship with Bhagavan, He is our beloved and I am His lover, and no other idea can be accepted or replaced with this. These three are the base foundation to remove the Gyan. Otherwise you will be fall for the Gyan. You know Gyan? You know Gyan? You do? You are chanting. You've been so long in the temple. After a while you say, I'm not attracted to this world, but I'm tired of this. Just devotees, just let me leave me alone. I'm going to do my chanting my way, my place, my way. This is called impersonalism sickness. This is a disease. Not to seek for sadhu sanga, not to be attracted to hear Harikatha. It is a disease. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur writes, the moment we misuse the free will and we are attracted by the allure, attraction of Maya, the false ego took birth. Happy birthday to false Pran Govinda Das. So that day, false Pran Govinda Das got this so many 7 layers, 8 layers, and something happened. What happened?
The ego came.
No. His loving service idea is covered completely. And the opposite of that coin is called impersonalism. Impersonalism is the biggest sickness, dangerous. Ask yourself, close for 1 second, everybody close your eye and ask yourself, do you not feel lonely? You are feeling lonely, whether you believe or not, it is a fact. So long we do not come to the lotus feet of Krishna with surrender and loving exchange, this impersonalism is the biggest dangerous disease for us. Sense gratification is one disease, heart disease, and this is another disease. 2 diseases has to be get rid of. One is by the karma, trying to fulfill, another is Gyan. Gyan idea generally we don't discuss, but Gyan is more dangerous than karma. Because you can come to even liberated stage where you don't feel like to be attracted to this world, but then you feel lonely. You're chanting, you're doing so much austerity, so much this, so much that, really progressing. All of a sudden you feel like,
Need direction.
yeah, you know what, I should enjoy a little bit.
Like Jad Bharat.
So many. Why only Jar Bharat? So many examples. It's a dangerous. So in order to get out of it, only one way, not two or three. Hire sadhu sanga who has got rid of this. You know, ultimately what they think, I tell you out front, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gives. You will come to a point, you will see the consciousness pervades everything. You see the devotees even, they are Krishna conscious or God conscious being, trees are conscious, everything runs by Maya Devi, everything is you are very aware, wow, sounds like pure Krishna consciousness. Not yet. Not yet. Because still it is like a liberating stage. It's a very fine point. You may even feel happy Brahmabhuta stage. Brahmabhuta stage is not a out. You have to come to service attitude. Service, attraction, love, feeling for service. What is the biggest difficulties there? When you see the consciousness pervades everything. Everything behind is consciousness. But there is a personality behind this all-pervasive consciousness cannot be reached. I may be doing puja. I may have a intellectualized that he is everywhere, he is also in the deity form. But because this loving service is not established in the heart, how important those advanced guru, those who give this relationship, those sadhu who really ignite that sambandha, establish. What is the symptom if the sambandha establish? I will be disturbed. Before you get disturbed, you will be peaceful. After peaceful, you will get disturbed. You cannot stop yourself not to serve. You will be disturbed if you cannot serve him. This is the first symptom of crossing that bridge. This bridge is the biggest danger. It is the last layer of Gyan. That's why it says Arujya Krichyana Param Patam Patanti Adha Nadrita Jasmat Angraya. It's the same verse quoting by every acharya. Next verse he says Tatha nate madhava tavaka kachid brushanti marga taibadda sorida taya abhigupta vicharanti nirbhaya vinayaka nirdosu vinayaka murdosu anipo kapu Bhagavan, O Prabhu, your Lord, your devotee, they are so much in love with you. Even apparent struggle or problem in their existence, it seems like nothing bothering them. This is Brahmaji speaking, but Bhishmadev said the same thing. Prabhu, this Panchapandav is paying you obeisances. When you put them more struggle, they are paying you obeisances more. It is bewildering me why they don't accuse you at least even for 1 minute. Rather they are more glorifying you when they are being troubled. Why? Because they have this Krishna Seva Vasana fructified. They are acting like a sadhaka. They are eternal associate, but they are acting like what should be our goal. Any condition like Prabhupada put into trouble. You see, Gurudev life, so many acharyas life, different spiritual master life, so much struggle comes. Why? Because Krishna wants intensity from that sadhak towards him. So he purposely created. Prabhupada put this in a lecture of Tatte Anukampa Susamikshamano Bhunjan Evatma Kritam Vipakam Ridbhaka Babuvir Vidadan Namaste Jiveta Jamukti Pade Shodayava. In the middle of the purport, Prabhupada did not go to 14th chapter, but in Chaitanya Charitamrita, many places this verse Prabhupada gave the purport. One of the purport in the middle of the purport, he says, Krishna purposely sometime create a situation for a devotee which is not product of karma of the devotee. Try to understand this. But the soul cannot see. So Krishna create a scenario that this will occur and the devotee will be like, oh my Lord, I did not serve you, and he was serving whole life, how can he feel like this? This will come. At that time he will pray so intensely that little trace of the anartha was there will be like a melting out. just for this. Krishna is so merciful, so affectionate to us. He wants us to bring a beautiful pot to eat the ice cream, not a salty pot. You know salty pot? Mother Branti going to give me a scoop of ice cream. But she said, can you bring a cup? I have a cup, fill up with half cup salt water. How it will taste? Not good?
Salty.
Next time I tell him, you want ice cream? He said, no, I don't have a good feeling about ice cream. You understand why devotees don't have an experience of a good feeling sometime, even Krishna consciousness? Because they did not clean the heart. They are carrying the pot to get some good sadhu sanga. Sadhu gives some time, but he does not want to clean. He just wants to taste. So he tastes the ice cream with the salty water. How does it taste? Next time you tell him, hey, let's go, we'll chant 64 rounds. I know, but not today, Prabhu. Why not exciting? You have to tell the children not to touch the candy. They will touch. And if you are not looking, I saw, even Nishinga. You are not looking when he was a little child. He put something in the pocket. He say, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. But you can hear the sound of the candy. So like this, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. It should taste every moment. It should taste. So why we don't get taste? Because of this. Okay, let's go. Now, sorry. Okay, 33 we did. 34. Anugrahaya bhaktanam manotsham dehamasrita bhajate tadrishi kriya jasrutva tatparo bhavet.
Krishna manifests his eternal human-like form and performs his pastimes to show mercy to the devotees. Having heard such pastimes, one should engage in service to him.
Big purport. Okay, let's go to the 35. Bhavet kriya vidhilin she yahaya kartabha avashye annatha pratyavaya.
Here the use of the verb bhavet, which is in the imperative mood, tells us that this certainly must be done. Non-compliance would be abandonment of duty.
Evancha jaiche Krishna prakatya karana asura sangharana sanga prayojana Mata chaitanya Krishna purna bhagavan juga dharma pravardhina nahe tarakam.
Just as these desires are the fundamental reason for Krishna's appearance, whereas destroying the demons is only an incidental necessity, so for Sri Krishna Chaitanya, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, promulgating the dharma of the age is incidental.
Okay, kono karane jiba koi. No, how do you?
Kono karane jiba
koilaya vatara mana juga dharma kala haila sekale milana. He wants to do Srila Gaura Govinda Maharaj's tone. So that's good. Okay.
When the Lord desired to appear for another reason, the time for promulgating the religion of the age also arose.
Duya hetu avatari laya bhakta gana apane asade prema nama sankirtana. Thus with two intentions the Lord appeared with his devotees and tasted the nectar of prem with the congregational chanting of the holy name. Sedare achandale kirtana sanchare nama prema malagati paraila sansare. Thus he spread kirtan even among the untouchables. He wore a wreath of the holy name and prem with which he garlanded the entire material world. Purandar Prabhu, did you hear it?
Even the untouchables.
Huh?
He garlanded the entire world.
So the question is everybody feeling prem? Srila Gaura Govinda Maharaj asking question. Are you in ecstasy? No. You feeling prem?
No.
So you are in the world or you are outside the world? Huh? In between. I never heard that. No, it's not a trick question. It is a genuine question. If you are in the world, then you must be feeling prem. If you are not in the world, then we don't discuss, because Mahaprabhu garlanded this world with the two things. He took the holy name and 108 beads. You know 108 beads we have? These are the intimate association of Radha Krishna's Jugal Milan. That's why it's called Ashtottara Shata. They are the most intimate Kaya Buha of Srimati Radhika herself. First 8, Lalita Visakha, Tungavidya, Indulaka, Chitra, Champaklata, Sudevi, Rangadevi, like this, and then 100 more. These are the most intimate. He took those 108 beads and he braided with love of Godhead and holy name, and it transformed into the beads and the thread. Thread is linking. What is the thread?
Prem.
Very good. And the beads are the name, holy name. So when we chant, we think the Mahaprabhu gave this holy name and the prem. Together he braided. This is how the 108 beads we chant. Now, he garlanded this earthly planet, with love of Godhead. Then Srila Gaura Govinda Maharaj asking this question, we must feel complete ecstasy of that prem. What is the first symptom of that ecstasy? If you don't know, then how do you know you got it or not? Huh?
Knowledge and renunciation.
Huh?
Knowledge and renunciation.
Knowledge of renounce. Oh, this is two things. Yes, this is also there. But the main point is Skanti abhartha kalatam virakti mana sunnata asavanda samatkanta nama gane sadaruchi asakti tad gunakhane priti tad vasati stale iti adda bhavam korajane. 9 symptom when somebody get this love of Godhead. 9 symptom. First symptom is you never react. You never disturb, even in the midst of extreme necessary to react. Whatever it is. The house is on fire. That doesn't mean you are lazy. Oh, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to show I have bhav now. House is on fire. This is not what it says. This is not what it says. You are not disturbed. Somebody literally came to like insult you, humiliate you. You are not disturbed. It is not even touching you. You are not the body. You are not your mind. So insulting who? The body and the mind. So if you are not that, why you are affected? That means you are not in spiritual bhav. Spiritual bhav, skranti, is a very heavy word. Shanti, abhyartha kalattam. Abhyartha kalattam means he cannot tolerate even a moment without Krishna's engagement. Means that doesn't mean they don't go to the court. That doesn't mean they don't do selling drugs, like Prabhupada was selling medicine, right? That doesn't mean Prabhupada did not have bhav. This is a wrong conception. Do you think like bhav means they sit under a tree or in a cave or somewhere only chanting 24 hours? This is not what it says. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur rather condemn that conception. He says, Sri Daita Das Kirtanete As Kara Uchchasare Harinam Rab Kirtana Prabhave Smarana Savave Tavi Nirjana Bhajana Sambhav. That if you really have obtained this, then you will see everything is connected with Krishna. At that time you will be affectionate so much to the world. The proportion your prem for the Lord will manifest through the people you are around. Not like I don't care. The rest of the world can go to hell and I will be in my bhajan kuti. This is not prem bhakta or bhav bhakta. This is konishta. Our acharyas are explaining like this, and we should follow like this.
That's like not being disturbed by things that people try to do to you in any way, but being disturbed in the sense that you have that love for others, that when you see others disturbed, you want to help them so that the devotee always has that consciousness that he wants to give what he has to others. But he's not disturbed when someone may be saying something to him, but if he disturbs.
You ever been to mental hospital? Not being as a patient, but like to visit. I went to make a life member. Actually, I went twice, and he became a member, doctor. But was very interesting experience in Calcutta. Those who are mental hospital doctor, they know in and out everything what the people are in the hospital. Whether they yell to him or they slap him or they get angry, doctor does not react because he is fully aware and he is situated above it. So he can tolerate. When we are fully acknowledge the cause and effect of everything in this material world, the origin cause of all cause is Krishna, and how this creation took place, why, misuse of free will, everything fully aware. That time when he is in love, this Sambandha Gyan actually transform into love. This bhav is not separated from Sambandha Gyan. This is a misunderstanding. Sambandha Gyan transform into bhav. Those who does not have a Sambandha Gyan, they cannot revive bhav. Impossible. They can never have a pure love of Godhead. Sambandha Gyan, the relationship, beginning, that Maya's duty towards God, Maya's relation with the God, God's relation with you, your relation with Maya, these 6 questions. And when it transform with the Ishtadev in the heart by Guru, that Nanda Maharaj is my father because I am Krishna's best friend. This ordinary relationship transferred to that relationship.
So then it becomes automatic.
That is automatic. So that time that doctor can tolerate. You understand? In the mental hospital. I saw that. He tolerates. This one girl was going and he just came in front of his face and he yelled to him anything. He's laughing. He's not crazy. He's a doctor. He knows. But because he loves, so she will not do too much. She just left. But this is how it is. So at that position, you can tolerate. It is not artificial. We should not be artificially, oh, I'll tolerate. We are shooting for love. When pure love comes, automatically it will manifest this tolerance. Otherwise, it will not be Swarup Siddha Bhakti, it will be Sanga Siddha Bhakti. I'm trying to develop humility, I'm trying to be humble, I'm trying to be gentle, I'm trying to be poetic. These are not pure Bhakti. This is Sanga Siddha Bhakti. So like that. Okay.
I run into a problem. So like, in serving others and, in seeing Krishna and that sort of thing, for instance, I hate my job and yet I enjoy doing it. I enjoy the service aspect, and I enjoy being productive, and I enjoy, the other people and that sort of thing, even if they...
Who is enjoying the action and the result of this job?
What do you mean, who is?
Who is the enjoyer?
I don't know what you mean.
You are having a job, right?
Yes.
You hate or love, whatever it is. Who
yes.
is enjoying the action and the result? Means salary. They pay you?
They pay me.
Okay. Who is enjoying that salary?
Well, I guess I'm enjoying it.
Okay. Then it is not question of applicable here.
Yes, but
we are talking about when somebody has a pure love from God.
All these things interact and they have a purpose.
Yes.
Part of my problem is that where before I had enthusiasm simply in doing the job, well, not I don't get paid very much, but it's part of my duty because I get paid and therefore I can live. Before I was very enthusiastic, but when I started serving with like devotees and that sort of thing, the taste of that was much better. Good. Well, the problem is, I became very enthusiastic about that, and I have this other enthusiasm, and it seems like a shadow, and so it makes me, so all of a sudden I'm doing my job, and I no longer enjoy doing it. I simply do the job.
You are advancing.
But the problem with this is...
there is no problem. Accept it. This is very good.
But how can I serve Krishna then?
We're going to talk about it. You are already in a correct...
So you can have awareness.
Yes.
And you can have great awareness. And in this you can begin to see Krishna, and then that, you realize how much you love Krishna, and that sort of thing. Even when you are dirty and your heart is dirty, the love becomes very savage. It's still there, it's still very strong.
Yes.
My problem is, so these are two things I can give Krishna, but what am I actually going to give Krishna? What am I actually, because Krishna owns everything.
Right.
So what is it that the jiva can give? What is I can give?
Your free will. Can you offer it the free will? How? You have the job. You find out why you're doing this job, how he is pleased. How? If you have a job, you have a facility to live, and you can worship the Lord, you can give donation to the temple, Krishna house, you can offer the food to God, so you need some income. So that job is actually helping you to become devotee? Yes or no? If you become homeless, you think it will be better chance?
I wouldn't have the facilities required.
So for the facility, you need some income to maintain your healthy body. If you are sick, how are you going to serve?
Yes.
So you need to maintain a healthy body, right?
Yes.
You need to go to sleep, you need to wake up, you need to take shower, you need a bathroom, you need a rental place so you can sleep. So like this, all these things, you see how it is connected to Krishna.
It does connect. And
Good.
There's awareness there, yes.
Okay,
so
good.
It all connects.
Yeah.
My problem is that now that I have a slightly higher taste, I want to perform
more
that service instead.
Good.
But I mean,
This is good. Just hold on to it.
Okay,
This is
sorry.
very good. Krishna is very affectionate. You know what he does? There is a famous verse, everybody knows, right? Sthir hoiya ghare jao na ho batul krame krame pai log bhava sindhu kul antare nishta kar bhajye loko vyavahar pachirat Krishna tomai kariben uddhar. Mahaprabhu told this to Raghunath Das Goswami. He says, don't be madman when you come to God. Go back to your home, your own existence, old existence, you working there. He's talking to you too. Just stay there. Slowly, you will feel like this. I don't like this Karmi life. I want to be like devotee. I want to serve. Yes? Good. This is then Mahaprabhu says, stay there. Slowly, you will see how Krishna through you arrange a facility that you will come out what you really want.
You must surrender though, otherwise you won't see it.
It will happen.
Yes.
Are you prepared?
I don't think so, but I would
But
like
then so you correct yourself. If you are prepared when this comes, you must be able to embrace it. You understand?
Yes.
Good. This is very good. Give me 5. Good. He's ready to surrender.
Prabhupada gave one very simple example. He said, like, they were asking, what's the difference between this house and the house next to you? And he said, in that house they're doing so many things, cooking meat, they're doing this and that, but here in this house, we're serving Krishna. Every day we're making prasadam, we're doing everything, getting up at Mangal Arati, doing morning program. So we're doing like.
This is Krishna consciousness. Yes,
the
good.
difference between-
Good. Okay, let's go to 39. Kono karane jabe, we'll be back. You have related to this? Midanga Prabhu, let him speak also.
39.
One second, right? It's just you skipped over and I didn't know if that's
Which one?
This word bhavet, which is in the imperative mood. Is that important? I didn't understand this back in verse 35.
Verse 35.
Yeah, verse 35.
Oh.
Bhavet.
Here the use of the word bhavet, which is in the imperative mood.
Tell us that this certainly must be done. Non-compliance would be abandon of duty. Okay, you want to read, Prabhu, the purport?
Verse 35?
Yeah.
The imperative is...
I didn't mean to this chat if you didn't want to.
No, that's all right.
The imperative is applicable to pure devotees. Neophytes will be able to understand these affairs only after being elevated by regulated devotional service under the expert guidance of the spiritual master. Then they too will be competent to hear of the love affairs of Radha and Krishna. As long as one is in material conditioned life, strict discipline is required in the matter of moral and immoral activities. The absolute world is transcendental and free from such distinctions because there inebriety is not possible.
Once again, you understand, in summarizing, means we have to follow rules, regulation. Well, we need love. Why do we have to follow all the rules, regulation? It's never going to get it. We must follow the 4 regulative principle, chanting particular rounds, minimum. This is compulsory. Love of Godhead is not going to jump from sky picking who should give it. It doesn't come like this. This is what summary of this. Okay.
But in this material world, a sexual appetite necessitates distinction between moral and immoral conduct. There are no sexual activities in the spiritual world. The transactions between lover and beloved in the spiritual world are pure transcendental love and unadulterated bliss. One who has not been attracted by the transcendental beauty of Ras will certainly be dragged down into material attraction, thus to act in material contamination and progress to the darkest region of hellish life. But by understanding the conjugal love of Radha and Krishna, one is freed from the grip of attraction to material so-called love between man and woman. Similarly, one who understands the pure parental love of Nanda and Yashoda for Krishna will be saved from being dragged into material parental affection. If one accepts Krishna as the supreme friend, the attraction of material friendship will be finished for him, and he will not be dismayed by so-called friendship with mundane wranglers. If he is attracted by servitorship to Krishna, he will no longer have to serve the material body in the degraded status of material existence with the false hope of becoming master in the future. Similarly, one who sees the greatness of Krishna in neutrality will certainly never again seek the so-called relief of impersonalist or voidist philosophy. If one is not attracted by the transcendental nature of Krishna, one is sure to be attracted to material enjoyment, thus to become implicated in the clinging network of virtuous and sinful activities, and to continue material existence by transmigrating from one material body to another. Only in Krishna consciousness can one achieve the highest perfection of life.
Wow. Everybody please fold hand. In this Kali Yuga, we must worship only one God. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Our Guru, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radha Krishna are one. I as a servant in Daisya Ras serve Mahaprabhu every day. That Mahaprabhu will reveal our relationship with Radha Krishna. Thank you. This is very important. We don't need to imagine what form of God, am I in Daisya Ras or Manjari Ras or this Ras or that Ras. No need to speculate. Serve Mahaprabhu in Daisya Ras. There is evidence, kono bhagye kono jiver shraddha jodi hoy tobe sei jiv dasya rase gauranga bhajai. Dasya paripakke jabe jive hridaye madhur ras ude murtiman hoye se samaye bhajaniya tattva gaura hari Radha Krishna rupe hoy braje avatari. Chaitanya Charitamrita explains this very nicely, that you serve Mahaprabhu as a servant. Don't imagine any other form in the spiritual world. When as you are serving, you will feel some attraction coming automatically by the mercy of Mahaprabhu towards Radha Krishna. That is proper. But if we do not respect Mahaprabhu, well, Mahaprabhu is there, but my relationship with Radha Krishna, then it is dangerous. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. We can fall from that platform easily. Okay. Now we are 36. No.
41.
41. Ei mata bhakta baba kori angikara apani achari bhakti korila prachara.
In this way, assuming the sentiment of a devotee, he preached devotional service while practicing it himself.
42. Dasya sakka vatsalya arase singara chari prema chaturvidha bhakte adara.
4 kinds of devotees are the receptacles of the 4 kinds of mellows in love of God, namely servitude, friendship, parental affection, and conjugal love.
Nija nija bhava sabe seshta kori mane nija bhava kore Krishna sukha sadane.
Each kind of devotee feels that his sentiment is the most excellent, and thus in that mood he tastes great happiness with Lord Krishna.
Do you understand? There is no competition of this world. Competition in this world is a product of Rajagun, passion. In the spiritual world, there is no competition. There is competition, but that is not a competition what I am familiar of. even the grass, even the sand, he thinks or she thinks, sand is also can be female form and male form, thinks the highest achievement to become a sand. This is such a ecstasy that when Krishna walking, there is no shoes for Krishna. Sometime approach like this, Krishna also challenged, like Mother, when Gopastami day, Krishna was going to, I'm sorry, I can't stop sometime. Krishna, Gopastami day, when he got convinced Mother Yashoda, because Mother Yashoda was a big obstacle for Krishna to take the cows. He was taking calves. Gopastami day is the first day cows going to go. So Nanda Maharaj and Mother Yashoda, they arrange shoes for Krishna and umbrella. So then Krishna says, very good. You want me to take the shoes? Who are the bulls and who are the cows? Well, they are like mother and father we respect. Very good. How can I go as a child to take care of them and if they don't have an umbrella? So please buy one umbrella for each cows. You know how many cows?
Really?
And you need another boy to hold it because how the cow going to hold how? The umbrella. And you have to buy 4 shoes because they have a 4 leg. If you want me to wear the shoes. So then Mother Yashoda says, why are you coming up with this idea? He says, you taught me mother, the mother cow is the mother. I'm going to take care of her. If she doesn't have and I have, how am I a servant? If I am the servant to take care of the cows, then master must have better than me. So you decorate with the gold hoof shoes for the cows and then I'll put on my shoes. Nanda Maharaj said, this is impossible. So they gave up the idea. Krishna is such a good logic. That's why Krishna never wears. So many times proposal comes, opulence of, outside Vrindavan. But somehow or other it has to pass through Krishna. So Krishna never wears shoes. But when Krishna touch his condensed form of Nirdusha Guna Vigraha Atmatantra Nischeta Gunaischa Hina Anandam Ka Atra Karapadamukha Udaradi Sagata Saveta Vivarjita Atma. Baladev Vidyabhushan Thakur explains this, that very sweet, that Krishna's body is such a condensed form of bliss. What kind of condensed form of bliss? Even the air touches. Forget about direct touching. Even the air touches Krishna's body to your body. You like immediately start crying and you go completely like a wild. How can I please this person? Just the air touching to you. You cannot imagine this condensed form of bliss of Krishna's body. What kind of? Now Krishna is the center of all relationship, not Srimati Radhika. Those who are following Manjari mood, this is special. We are not talking about, this is very secret. But center of all relationship is Krishna. Krishna is the center of all relationship. And Srimati Radhika is giving the happiness to Krishna and the Bhakta simultaneously through the loving service. Fulfillment, inner nourishment. This is very nice. Krishna's even a little glance when a tree, you may think tree doesn't have an eye, but this is here. In the spiritual world, they can hear, they have an ear, they can see, they have a feeling just like complete Mother Yashoda. Difference is only when you are in a neutral position, you see the Mother Yashoda is higher than tree. Why? Because tree cannot bind Krishna. You can say that. Right? Mother Yashoda can bind. So many points you may make, the Mother Yashoda is higher. But if you are as a tree, will you ever see that Mother Yashoda is higher? No. This is very important to understand. There is no difference between tree and the crow and the tiger and a snake and Mother Yashoda and Radharani as far their own relationship with Krishna. Everybody is 100% complete.
The personal relationship.
There is no impersonal relationship. The idea impersonalism doesn't exist in Vrindavan.
Impersonal rasa.
There is no impersonalism in the spiritual world. Even though in Vaikuntha sometimes it affects. Like this, these devotees, they are, in Golok Vrindavan you don't, but in Vaikuntha sometimes devotees are talking about Krishna. They are tasting. talking here Krishna, can you see yourself getting tired? The leg getting achy? Do you see it?
Yep, I see it.
Because you're thinking you are this body.
Yep.
No, because we don't have
Haribol, you're thinking you are this body, that's why. But there are so many devotees who can literally sit for 7 days and they don't feel anything because they are in the body but they don't identify with the body. This is very interesting. Today we are talking with him in the shop. Prabhupada says, when you think you are the body, you are looking for sense enjoyment. When you think you are the mind, you're looking for mental speculation. Try to get out of the mind, see how easy it is. Most difficult. So Prabhupada says, when you think you are the mind, you start mental speculation. But when you repeat the Acharya's opinion and Prabhupada's opinion, then it is Harikatha, pure. This is very nice. Distinction has to be there. But speculation is not that easy to get out of. Okay, we'll do a few more, please. Where are we? We have a few more minutes, just few more.
44. It's 9:05,
44.
Prabhu.
Huh?
9:05.
It is 9:05.
Kirtan.
Okay, let's do.
Arjuna.
Arjuna Kirtan. By the way, in this Kali Yuga, only one thing. I mentioned this. On the day Gaura Purnima, who appeared? Everyone. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Somebody else appeared. Who remembers? Holy Name appeared with Mahaprabhu side by side. So we are going to glorify that holy name. Go ahead.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
You're welcome.